Hey everybody, my name is Myers Corp Cosplay, and today we have a really fun story. This usually I do stories about meeting your favorite celebrities and what those interactions are like. This is just a very fun story that has nothing to do with celebrities, but I want to include this because it's one I don't usually get to tell that often, but I think you guys will really enjoy it, especially if you're someone who has a significant other who and has been in possibly a predicament like this. But let's dive into this. So I am married to an incredible, beautiful, amazing woman. Um, Growing up, I had two best friends, Gavin and Tom. Tom is married to his wife, and my buddy Gavin was getting married to his wife. And this story takes place a few years ago, and it was their bachelor and bachelorette parties. They were on the same day. We went out with Gavin to his. We hit a couple places. It was a lot of fun. We did archery tag. We did a whole bunch of fun guy stuff, and his girlfriend, fiance, now wife, Lynn's, took my wife and a few of her girlfriends to Niagara Falls, and they went to enjoy, whatever they enjoyed. I honestly don't know what they did. But we were all going to go do our bachelorette parties. We were going to come back, and we were all going to meet back at our place and kind of do our separate things that evening. So Tom, Gavin, and I, we all kind of got together. We did the bachelor party. We came home, and we were just kind of relaxing, and we were kind of waiting for the bachelorette party to come back here, and we can kind of all go our separate ways. So we were kind of hanging out. We got home probably about 11. So we were like, all right, they're late, 12, 1 o'clock. That makes sense for a bachelorette party. We were hanging out, and a few other bachelors from the party kind of hung out, but they ended up taking off early. And it was just kind of the three of us. We were hanging out, and it was probably around 12:30, 1 o'clock, if not later, that I got a phone call, and it was from my wife. And my wife said, we kind of have a problem. And I said, okay, what's the problem? And she said, well, the bus we were going to take was the go bus. We were going to take it home. We missed the last go bus. And I said, okay, what's the thoughts? And she goes, well, Tom, his wife's dad, has a van. Do you mind coming to pick us up? And I said, all right, let me talk to Tom. So we talked and we said, all right, we'll go. We took Gavin home because we knew he had a long day. We said, you go home, sleep, we'll go pick them up. Context of the story, I am very much somebody who likes having a plan. I like having a set schedule, a set plan. Deviating from that plan really frustrates me. I'll be completely honest. So knowing this was happening, usually I would be upset. I would be mad. I'd be frustrated because it's now 2 a.m. I just want to go to bed, but now I have to drive with Tom to Niagara Falls. So that plays into the story a little bit. So we go pick up the van. We start heading to Niagara Falls. Traffic's perfectly fine. We got music blaring. We're having fun. We get probably about 15, 20 minutes away, and my wife phones. And I said, what's up? She goes, well, something has happened. And I said, okay, what's happened? She goes, well, you know the intro to the show Friends? And I said, yeah. And she goes, you know when they play in the fountain? And I went, yeah. And she goes, well, we're kind of inebriated, and we may have played in the fountain in front of the casino in Niagara Falls. Ugh, okay. So now all the bridesmaids are soaking wet. They've been in a pool basically. And we're, oh, okay. All right, whatever. So we get to Niagara Falls, not to the casino yet. That's where we're going to pick them up. And Tom's wife phones me because I'm in the passenger seat. I'm talking to her, and I said, okay, where are you guys so we know where to pick you up? Because the casino in Niagara Falls is a casino, so it's big. And she said, we'll be right out front. No problem. Perfect. We get to the front. They're not there. okay. So we call her and we said, where are you guys? And they said, we're out front. I said, no, you're not, because we're out front. Which then Tom is, again, this is now 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. He's mad. So he is cursing up a storm next to me, and I'm trying to calm him down because, the anger's not going to help anybody. So I said, okay. I said, put my wife on the phone because I knew she wasn't tipsy. And I said, okay, where are you? And she goes, I'm out front. I said, no, you're not. I said, landmark. Tell me a landmark. And she goes, I see this sign. I said, perfect. I know exactly where you are. I said, stay there. We're coming to get you. So we hop in the car. We drive around and we find them. They're all standing there. They're in their they're in their dresses and they're soaking wet. And we're in our van and we pull up. We're like, get in, let's go. And everyone's dead quiet. Everyone is silent. We get in the car, we take off, go home, drop a bunch of people off. They end up taking their own way home. My wife is completely quiet. Completely quiet. She's not said a word to me. And we get in the house, and I said, "Everything okay?" She's like, "Yeah, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Let's just go to bed." And she's like, "I thought you were so upset because we've had to change things." I said, "No." I said it happens. It's not a big deal. And she goes, "Well, you were screaming on the phone." And I said, "No, I wasn't. That was Tom." And she goes, "Oh my God, I was telling everybody you were furious and to just shut up and get in the car." I said, "Oh no." I said, "I get it." I said, "It happens. It's not the end of the world, whatever." And it wasn't till the next day that I was talking to a coworker. I was telling them the story, and they said, "I want." He goes, "You didn't see it because you were in the middle of the situation and everything was happening." He goes, "But I need you to stop and think about what that looked like." And he goes, more importantly, he goes, "What kind of van were you guys driving?" I'm like, "Oh, just like a white cube, like a white van, nothing big." And he almost spit his drink across the room. He's like, "You do realize you two drove to Niagara Falls, pulled up in front of a casino, in front of six, I think it was six soaking wet women, opened the side door and told all of them to get in the van and to drive off." He goes, "If there was a cop anywhere near you, you guys were getting pulled over for a myriad of things." And I wish there was a video somewhere of that because I can just imagine how suspicious it looked. But yeah, that was the Bachelorette story of just us looking like two guys picking up a whole bunch of girls on the corner, soaking wet, and taking them away. It was, I bet it was an awkward position for anybody walking by. So that was my Bachelorette, my Bachelor and Bachelorette story. I always find it funny. I wish, like I said, I wish I had documentation of it somewhere because it would have been hilarious to see what everyone else probably thought was happening. So. Hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you like it, click the link down. Just like it, subscribe, and maybe I'll do some more of these. My name is Myers, Corp Cosplay, and I will see you all very, very soon. Take care.